Okay, so I honestly don't know if there's anybody on live right now or how many people might be available. Um, but we'll be going live now, and I will be doing an explanation. All right, so you can probably already tell from the title. So give me a minute to share this on all the WhatsApp groups. All right. For those of you who are here, thank you very much. Let me just share this to the groups, and we'll discuss this, and we'll go. Good evening, guys. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? I hope you guys are good. Please hit the like button, please. No live reactions for tonight. I have to explain something that happened on the WhatsApp groups, and let's just say I'm not very happy with the situation of things. And so give me 1 second, guys. Um, okay. So, guys, David Obudai, my G. So, guys, I'm going to explain something. Please hit the like buttons. Everybody online, please hit the like buttons. So, I will be explaining something now, guys. For some of you are aware that we have WhatsApp groups for the channel. All right. So, is the network bad? I don't know if the network is bad or if it's good. Or should I just make this as a video and post? Is the network good, guys? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? I don't know if the WhatsApp groups might cease to exist after today. I don't know, like, or perhaps they will exist but separate from me. Like, I will not be member of the WhatsApp groups anymore. I just want to explain some of the issues. Camera is taking a lot. Network is trash, man. Network is trash. Okay, so let me I think I should just make a video. The network is trash. I think I should probably just make a video and upload. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, so this is what happened, guys. Um, I think it was at the beginning of the year. A few people came to me. Yeah, a few people came to me and talked about creating groups off YouTube for members of hashtag STG. Right, and most of the time I refused because WhatsApp issues are stress. Right, but Bangura Patrick was able to convince me about the WhatsApp group issues, why we need a WhatsApp group. And I said, okay, he should go ahead and create a WhatsApp group. He created a WhatsApp group for specific purposes. And at the time, it was for only Sierra Leone. All right. He created the WhatsApp group to help push the channel and get more subscribers. He created a WhatsApp group so that people could make donations from Sierra Leone to help support the channel. That was the reason he created a WhatsApp group. But then we had to make it open to every member of the channel, so it's not like we're giving Sierra Leoneans special preference. So I spoke with a few people, and we came up with an idea for the WhatsApp group. One WhatsApp group will not contain all of us. Plus, we all know how hip hop fans get. Caldenero fans versus Calligraph Jones fans, versus Sakudi fans, versus MI fans, and all of that, right? It would get messy. So we decided that what we would do is that we'll create each group for each region. It was meant to be for each country. But how many countries do you want to create WhatsApp group for? We have people from Cameroon, people from Nigeria, people from Ghana, people from Sierra Leone, people from Kenya, people from Tanzania, right? And at the time, we have people from Malaysia, some people from South Africa. So how many countries are we going to create groups for? So we decided to create for each region: East Africa, Central Africa, West Africa, Southern Africa, and even though we did not have viewers from North Africa, we created a WhatsApp group for Northern Africa or for North Africa. So when we did that, um, we started having issues mostly in the West African group. Only in the West African group. The East African group was fine, right? It was mostly Kenyans in the East African group, so it wasn't much of an issue. But then you began to have issues in the West African group. Sierra Leoneans versus Ghanaians. People being vulgar and issues like that. So we had to create rules. I spoke with the admins, like we had a WhatsApp group for the admins, and we decided, okay, let us create rules. So Solomon Nabiu and another person created the rules. I went through it. It's okay, realist Omar Trendy. You can unsubscribe. Thank you very much. God bless you. So I went through it, and I went through it and I approved the rules. However, in the West African group, there was still much conflict. All right, the Ghanaians would say, Seun, you are favoring the Sierra Leoneans. Ghanaians would say you are favoring the Ghanaians, and I got tired of the whole issue. So I even came on the East African group. There's this uh, there's this very disrespectful soul. Let me see how I remove this person. Remove. Okay. So there's this. So I created So I even came on this African group and I was like, I was tired of the whole situation. All right, I was tired of the whole situation. So I said, I told Dennis Ketun, I had a video call with Dennis Ketun, and I said I want to pull away from the groups because if you try to discipline one group, the other group feels like, why are you sanctioning? The group feels like, why are you sanctioning this group? Why are you sanctioning from our group? Why are you not sanctioning the other group? And there's really no way to get people to move along in peace, because people say if you don't place rules, then if you place rules, then it becomes boring. Most people come to the groups just for the conflict. As a matter of fact, some people move from the East African group to the West African group for the conflict in West African group. Right. So I decided that, okay, for my mental health, because there were periods where I would wake up in the morning and I want to do reactions, and the only thing I would attend to the whole day would be beef in the West African group. That would be all. There would be no possible solution. If you sanction these people, they say you are biased. You sanction these people, they say you are biased. So what do I do? So I had a conversation with Solomon Nabiu, the head admin of the West African group, and Dennis Ketun, the head admin of the East African group. I made sure that for each group, the only people who were admins were from that region. And if you can hear the name of the groups, East African group, it was meant for East Africans. West African group, it was meant for West Africans. So I used to share the links on the channel and say, if you are from West Africa, go to the West African group. From East Africa, go to West African group. However, people will cross and go to whatever group they wanted to. Now, I did not want any of this drama anymore. So I said, what did I want to tell? Oh, I told Solomon Nabiu that I am done with the groups. I don't want to have anything to do with the groups anymore. I can't keep dealing with WhatsApp group issues instead of making videos for the channel. So Solomon Nabiu told me it would be disrespectful for me to leave the WhatsApp groups since I created them. So what would be wise for me to do would be for me to hand over responsibilities to admins from each region. I spoke about the issue with Dennis Ketun. He agreed. Right. Bangura Patrick, who brought the idea for the WhatsApp groups, is not always available because he has other businesses he's attending to. Right. So all along I never had any issues with the East African group. All along it was a perfect group all along, right? But then this evening, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know what caused the beef. All right, but there was some issue in the West African group, and some people got into my DMs and told me they have been removed from the West African group. These were East Africans that they have removed from the West African group. That I should tell the West African admin to add them. And I said the same thing I've been saying for months. I am not in charge of any of the groups and I don't want to interfere. I'm not supposed to interfere. So you go to the admins or you go to your own admin from your own group and discuss these challenges with them and they will resolve it. And that's what I said. And I explained that for me, the challenges of the WhatsApp group are becoming too much, which is why I handed the groups over to the admins. If it were left to me, I would have deleted it. That was the same. Amasaraba said, "My advice for you to stay on the WhatsApp groups." That was the same thing. That was the same thing I did. I'm going to exit. Like I will at the end of this video, I will leave all the WhatsApp groups because it has like there is really no way, all right, to handle the people, all right. If I if I do something, one group says I'm biased. If I don't do something, I'm biased. I don't hand the group over to you people to handle it yourselves as be the admins, and I am still biased. So I really don't know what you people want me to do. I really don't know what you people want me to do. Everybody wants me to favor them. Everybody wants me to do what they want, right? And each group, you have conflicting groups, and each conflicting group wants me to favor them. What do you want me to do? I'm like, I have stopped being the admin for months now, but all of a sudden, you want me to go to the West African group and go and force them to accept you, regardless of whatever rule you broke, when you know that I have not been admin, even of your own group, for months. How does that work? So I received lots of messages, all right, some of them straight up disrespectful. And there were some people who I felt like they should have known better because they've been in these groups from the beginning. They knew the whole trouble that came with the groups. They knew when and why I handed over to the admins. All right. They knew why I handed over to the admins. They knew that, in fact, I even on the WhatsApp groups and on the channel, I often said, if you have any requests, come and make it on the channel. Don't make it on the WhatsApp groups. I will not be taking requests on the WhatsApp groups. I often said I am not going to be involved in decision making on the WhatsApp groups. I will only be involved on the channel. So why you now think that today, because it favors you today or because you want it today, I should now come and um, become an admin or supersede the people I have placed as a head admin? What kind of message did I even send out? The only reason the WhatsApp groups still exist is because a lot of people were enjoying the WhatsApp groups. So it would have been unfair of me to now say, okay, let's delete the groups because I wasn't benefiting from it. So let's let people keep enjoying the groups. And because of the conflicts in the groups, that is why I stopped posting the links to the WhatsApp groups on the channel, because it's not something that I can handle. It's not something I can handle. It's tiring. It's tiring. I have received lots of messages on WhatsApp, insulting, disrespectful messages, simply because I did not go to the West African group to tell the West African admin that you must add these people back. And I don't even know what happened. For months, they've been handling the group by themselves, either removing or sanctioning or do whatever they've been doing. And I have never been involved. I've not been involved for months. So why should I be involved now? So I just want to announce that from now on, as far as I am concerned, the STG WhatsApp groups do not exist in my in my own world. They do not exist. I will not be posting links on the WhatsApp group. I will not be commenting. So if you tag me, you won't see me because I will exit the groups tonight. All right. So if you have anything you want to tell me, you can send it to my IG, or you can send it to my Twitter, or you can comment it on the channel. I don't want to get involved. I checked on the channel just now and I saw talking about these issues. I try to be calm, but it's getting to me because it's annoying, and I expect that people should be able to like, what am I supposed to do? If I take an action, I am biased. If I don't take an action, I am biased. Even when you people are the one heading the groups by yourself, you still accuse me of bias. What concerns me? I have not been the admin for a while. The only reason why you are accusing me now, the only excuse some people have is that, well, I created the WhatsApp groups. So if that is the no, since that is the case, I will be exiting all the WhatsApp groups. I will not be. I remain there to be polite. Right, even though I was not part of the admins, I was just there for being polite since the WhatsApp groups were created because of me. Right, but I will no longer be in any of the WhatsApp groups. So just so that people who are there know that okay, if anything happens, the way I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, but I am really tired. So let me just check out some of the comments here. All right, please, I want to join your WhatsApp group. I'm sorry, bro, that's a bit late, my G. Um, can see you, but camera is bad. My lightning is bad. My lightning is bad. None of this is sense. You favor the West more than the East. Unsubscribe. Feel free to unsubscribe, my G. Feel free. Um, what's up, bro? Why are you in the stream, Omar? You often take sides. It's a disgrace. This person I'm trying to be. I'm trying not to respond with the same energy I'm getting. Right? Because I haven't taken any decisions on the group. Since I handed over, I haven't taken any decisions on the group. So I'm not sure where bias comes in. I don't take decisions. If your admins in East African group takes a decision, it is the East African admins that take the decision. It does not concern me. If the West African admins take decision, it concerns them. It does not concern me. I have no issues with it. You say it's a disgrace. I think it's a disgrace for you that you comment such disgraceful comments. Have you seen me take action on the group? What are you saying? I can't understand. I've come late, bros. Some people are on the WhatsApp groups and STG WhatsApp group, and it's too much conflict. It's too much trouble. So lots of people feel like I am biased. All right, because it's a long story. All right, I'll just upload this live reaction. We're almost done, so I'll just upload it and I'll leave it at that. Um, there was a time we were having issue with some of Cardinero fans, all right, some Black Leo fans, and if you remember, I said it clearly. All right, as much as I love every single fan, as much as I appreciate the support, one thing I will not do is kiss ass. That's one thing I will not do. All right, so it applies to the West African group, it applies to the East African group, it applies to every single group, not any one group. So you can't expect me to favor you. Your group was called the East African group. If you went into the West African group, it wasn't your group in the first place. And whatever rules you are following would most likely be the rules of the West African group. I don't even know or care about what they are. Now, it's the same in the East African group. If a West African goes there, it is the East African group. And there is not a single admin who is West African. It is all East African. So whatever is being done in the East African group is East African rules. I don't care. Why is East African and West African group boring? Bro, I'll be honest with you. I don't even know. I think it's just hip hop fan base issues, which is pretty normal anyway. Alright, but it's getting on my nails, man. What does sanction mean? Okay, we had to place rules and punishments. So some people would start insulting some people's mothers, talking about your mother is this, your mother is that, your mother is this. So we had to place rules. So if you say something like that, we will remove you from the group. All right. But different factions began to look for loopholes in the group, in the rules, or trying to use the rules to trap other kind of people. So it became just a conflict ground, right? Really. So the aim for the WhatsApp groups, which was to support the channel, by helping to retweet, by helping to make posts on IG, on social media, all of that aim was defeated, which is the reason I felt there was no point for this WhatsApp group anyway. Right, but so let's just leave it because people enjoy it. That was the only reason we left the WhatsApp group. I had this conversation with Dennis Ketun, that conversation with Solomon Nabil, and to the best of my knowledge, Peter Yakako was aware. A lot of people on the East African WhatsApp group who have now left in anger because I did not support them on the West African group were aware of this issue. So for me, it's can't even find the word, bro. It's not a fair understanding. I could really remember advising that a thing like this would pop up early this year or late last year. My advice for you is that you cannot be able to control facts. My quietness in your group and possibly on your reactions is proudly sponsored by the back and forth by our Ghanaian and Nigerian brothers and sisters who think they are superior to others. It was a friendly and normal hip hop diss, bro. There wasn't a conflict. Wahala for you and your people, though. Just dissolve the WhatsApp groups, handle the YouTube. Bro, I am leaving the WhatsApp groups. I don't want to dissolve it because some people enjoy it. But I will be exiting the WhatsApp groups, basically. All right, so it won't have anything to do with me anymore. The video be there say calm down, boss. Guy, see, I swear this is no easy. Oh. I swear no easy. As in the video Buddha, I think you were on the West African group now, so you go sabi as the matter they go. If I sanction the Ghanaians say I'm biased. Sanction the Kenyans, the Sierra Leoneans, they say I'm biased. So what do I do? If I keep quiet, I'm biased. Bro, like even simply existing, I am biased. Without saying anything, I am biased. Bro. In the first place, the group erasing was a bad idea. Just saying the group creating was a bad idea. It was a bad idea, but I did not know at the time. It was a bad idea, a horrible idea. It did not work for the channel. Instead, it worked against the channel. But that's another conversation for another day. Leave the group and do your thing and create a group with only you and the admins and communicate what you want. No, I won't even create a group with the admins, bro. I have the admin's personal contacts, but nobody should tell me anything about the groups. Alright, the groups, Seun Thomas is no longer part of the groups. I'm no longer part of the groups. Has nothing to do with me. It isn't easy. Calm down, bro. Calm down. Thank you, man. Just stay off the groups and take questions from YouTube comments. Thank you, man. It's very stressful. The groups help you a lot, brother. Stop saying that it doesn't help you. The groups help me a lot. See, you will not understand. These were conversations I had with Solomon Nabiu and Dennis Ketone, the admin for the East African group and the West African group. Right. I'll give you an instance. The channel was growing a lot faster before the WhatsApp groups. And you know why? That's because people make comments and they do their debates on the channel. But with the WhatsApp group creation, the WhatsApp group, I feel like WhatsApp makes interactions easier than YouTube. So people prefer to have their conversations on the WhatsApp group. Like they will literally watch videos on YouTube and go in the WhatsApp group for the conversations. So the comments don't end up on the YouTube page, which is basically what helps the channel grow, which is basically what helps the algorithm, all of that. All right. But I had this conversation with Dennis Ketone and Solomon Nabiu, and the agreement was let the WhatsApp groups continue to run, but do not add any new people. Like stop posting the links on the channel. And that's what I did. That's what I did. So I don't remember East removing West, but in West it's order of the day. I can understand you, bro, but I am not the admin of the West, and I am not the admin of the East. And I remember telling Dennis Ketone and Peter Nyakako that if you want to remove anybody from the West African group, it is up to you. You run the East African group based on the rules for the East African group. It has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me, and I won't go and be interfering with. Imagine I tell somebody you are the head admin, do whatever you want with the group. Just try to make sure that the group is in line. I will now go and be um uh I will now go and be countering the person's decisions. Doesn't work that way. So I handed the groups over to the different people. The East Africans in charge of the East African group, West Africans in charge of the West African group. That's all, bro. That's all. Realist Omar Trendy. I think this guy is having a lots of fun. Enjoy yourself, my G. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. By now, I would have thought you would have been followed and subscribed by now, but you are still commenting. Bro, it's all about hip hop this. Do your thing on IG, YouTube, Twitter, bro. If you need peace, my G, I'm telling you, man. Realest Omar Trendy, that is your business. If the East African group does not punish West Africans who misbehave, that is your business. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not the admin. So you explain that to yourself. Don't ask me to explain that. In fact, I think I made a bad move even trying to explain myself on this video because of people like you who seem to think like you are entitled, like you are the boss and stuff like that. You're not, my G. You're not. You have admins. You could have gone to your admin. Did you not, or you don't know how to operate WhatsApp groups? If you go on your WhatsApp group, you will see the list of admins. You go to them and you complain. You don't come to me. The true want to understand you. Shut up, bro, and end this life. There's nothing to address here. So what I can see is this realist Omar Trendy doesn't want to be part of the channel. So all he's doing is being insulting and stuff. But I was going to remove you, but I will let you be, Maji. I'll let you be. I'll let you be. I'll let you be. I mean, it's fun just knowing that you have so much bile in your heart, in your mind, but you are still here. If I were you, I'd have left a long time ago. If I really feel that way. You understand what I'm saying? Bro, most people don't share the links on the WhatsApp groups. I'm not even playing. I'm not playing. All right. YouTube gives you the analytics. So when I say the WhatsApp groups have not helped, I'm not playing. They have not helped. Instead, they worked against the channel. But that's a conversation for another day. Anyway, we've had this conversation, all right, and I think it would be great to see realist Omar trendy. I mean, if I were him, I would unfollow the channel. If I were him, all right. I mean, you don't just talk, you back your talk up, you back it up, my G. All right, so I'm very sure we'll miss you. So thank you guys for viewing, man. Thank you guys for being here. I just had to explain the situation. The WhatsApp groups have not been in my control for a long time. They will not be in my control. I will be leaving the WhatsApp groups now. So whatever issues you have, you resolve it on your own. All right. So I mean, I can't continue to be accused of bias for simply existing. So thanks for being here, guys. God bless.